Okay, you people might have remembered back in episode 4, I believe it was. Yes, episode 4 with Jeremiah, that we were doing the Roasties and Toasties, the movies that came out in the summer of 2014, and I said how much I hated the Expendables movies, and then I said that I would not go see this movie at all. My thinking when it comes to Expendables 3 is, fool me once, shame on you.
Yeah.
Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be fooled a third time.
Yeah.
And I completely retract my statement about it being shit. It was kind of amazing. It's a real movie. It's not some weird, let's pat ourselves on the back for being old action stars type of a deal. It actually was fun. It was a complete movie. It had a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it had a storyline that went
forward
from beginning to completion. Minimum of really lame jokes and pointless cameos and stuff like that. It was just a lot of fun, and it completely took me by surprise. Go see it. It is actually pretty awesome. And make sure it makes money, because I want to see Wesley Snipes in more movies.
Yeah.
He rocks in this fucking flick. He is awesome. And Antonio Banderas is amazing. And Mel Gibson, goddamn, dude. He plays the best villain I've seen in probably 2 years in movies. He is awesome, and he's actually threatening.
Yeah, like late 80s villain style?
Yeah, but the thing is like, where the last 2 movies, the bad guy was just kind of like, especially Van Damme, it was kind of like a joke. Yeah. It was like, the big fight at the end of part 2 pissed me off beyond belief, because it was like, Van Damme's known for whooping people's asses with kicks. He gets one kick on Stallone, Stallone just wails on him for the rest of the fight. Yeah. And it was like really one-sided. In this, it's like Mel Gibson is just evil, and he actually like goes like the threats that he gives in the movie actually are kind of freaky and kind of scary, and you actually see him like say like, if I'm going to do something, he actually goes and does it instead of just kind of like, oh, henchman, you know, you go do it for me type of shit. And like when he realizes it's not going to be done, he goes, you know what, fuck y'all, you know, send the boy to do a man's job type thing, fuck this, I'm going to go and do it myself. And the fight that he has with Stallone is actually really cool. I mean, it's short, but I mean, they're evenly matched. Yeah. It's not just like, oh, guess what? You kicked me once, now I'm going to annihilate you with my fists for 5 seconds. You know, just, you know, by the way, you're done. It actually was really cool. I mean, Mel Gibson needs give him another chance. Yeah. Because I mean, if he can pull off something in like a cheesy movie like this and make it really cool, I was like, that was kind of impressive. And Wesley Snipes looked like he really had a lot to prove, because it's like his first big, you know, budget movie since he got out of prison. He even makes a joke about being in jail for tax evasion. Yeah.
Which is good for him. Like,
yeah, and like the first 20 minutes of the movie is pretty much about Wesley Snipes, and it's kind of like him it's like him trying to prove to the group that he belongs in the group, which is also kind of like, it's like, hey guys, I'm back, and he's trying to prove that he can still be an action star. Yeah. And, you know, and make it in the movies, and I was sitting there going like, I can't believe I'm actually thinking these things about this movie while I'm watching. I was like, that's the thing that won me over. I'm like, this is actually kind of amazing.
Where they had actual real reasoning behind, not just for a story, but for like
the character. They actually flesh out most of the characters. There's like motivations that they have. They don't just say one-liners to each other. They're actually like talking to each other, and I thought it was really awesome. I mean, like, I hated every character. Even Jason Statham is like one of my favorite action stars, right? And I couldn't stand him in these movies because all he did was just brood and bitch about his girlfriend and all this. And it's like, he actually has like a real conversation with somebody in this movie. And I was like, this guy can actually act when he wants to.
He's awesome.
And like, Stallone isn't just going the whole movie. Stallone has actually got like a moral problem in this movie. And he does something you would never think his character would do. And I thought it was really, really interesting. And then like they introduce all these other new characters who are new Expendables, like the younger generation. And even though they don't get like awesome character development, like in the first 20 minutes, it's like Wesley Snipes' character is like fully developed by the end of that 20 minutes. You don't get a lot of time with these new people, but by the end of it, I liked every one of them. Even though they didn't really get like a moment where like tell you about their past or anything like that, but just like from what they do and how they interact with each other, you get a sense of who they are, and I liked every one of them.
This is exciting. I'm glad that you liked it.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not on the fucking Expendables bandwagon. I'm not.
But I like the first 2, and if you didn't, and if you love this one and like this one this much, then I'm probably
like I said, it's like even the 2 friends that I saw with hated them as much as I did, the first 2. And like I said, when we all walked out of the movie theater, I said, I think I actually liked that. And then they each, in their own turn, said, I think I did too. And the other goes, yeah, I think I did. Yeah. What's wrong with us? Go see Expendables 3. I know I've been rambling on about it, but just go see it. It's way better than it has any right to be. I should apologize to the audience for ever doubting it. It was actually kind of cool. Sorry.
He is sorry.
Forgive me.
One of the first things he said to me when I walked in here tonight was about this. So he is truly sorry, guys.
Sorry. No!
Heroic brutality.